everybody, Blue Pineapple here. I'm with Yellow Pineapple and Red Pineapple.
Hello.
Hello.
And we're going to be looking into Ashe, as you can probably see from my lovely picture here, where I can do this. Oh no, I can't do that. That's okay, never mind. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be looking into Ashe and looking at her kit.
Yep.
So her passive is her passive. So her passive slows them and obviously changes her crits because she's a laughing banana. But basically, so we've decided that for her passive hits an arrow, liquid nitrogen, ice in that layer. So when it punches the skin, the ice melts and then the liquid nitrogen just like freezes them up and then like and then they fall over.
It goes into your blood because
it causes your muscles to freeze up and contract.
Yeah. Anyway, so and due to that, she can obviously get shots easier off, but they're not going to. But Rito are gods among us, and they decided that they're not going to make it crits because that would be kind of mean. So yeah, we ended up with this. Onto a Q.
Her range is focus. Well, going back to her frost shot, after she slowed down her enemies, it's kind of easier to hit them. So it deals more damage because she can get it in a more fragile place.
Yeah,
but
like,
it is also
Get
speed
what
up.
I'm saying?
And she gets extra attacks each turn because
she's amazing.
It's basically an attack speed buff off of getting 4 attacks. But the reason for her getting the extra attacks is because compared to the slowed person, she's faster.
And the arrows, she might like switch some sort of arrows out.
No. Let's not get no. I'm sorry, just no.
Okay.
Okay, so her W.
Her W is basically she just because her arrow's made of ice. Her bow is made of ice. It's easier for her to get a lot of arrows in and slip them in if you like onto the bow. So while she's holding the bow sideways, not up like a normal bow, she can get on a lot of arrows and shoot them.
And that also comes to the fact of thinking the amount of arrows she could get on, because 7 might be the most, but she
has a
also...
fancy bow.
No, she fires 9 arrows in a cone.
It depends on the level of the ability.
But she could also have like more arrows. Like, if you think about it, the arrows...
Yeah, the bigger the bow, the more the arrows she can fit onto it.
Yeah, or the smaller the arrows, the more...
Okay, hook shot is kind of... well, it is in a way obvious. What she does is she sticks a camera on an arrow, and then she shoots it, and she has the receiving end, so she can see what's happening over there. And after 5 seconds, it stops because it runs out of battery.
Yeah, but it's got to be some sort of lightweight camera, so like...
GoPro.
Yeah,
you know,
GoPro.
like they put on your bikes. And onto the ultimate, which is favourite bit of the day.
The most
okay,
scientific.
so I am not going to be using the script for this bit because that would be... Yeah, okay.
Absolutely
it's anyway, so her ultimate is this massive arrow which stuns them, and we have decided that it's using... what's the complicated one?
The complicated
Cubic zirconium tungstate.
That one. Cubic
zirconium tungstate.
Zirconium tungstate.
Or if you want to be boring, it's zeolites.
Yeah, zeolites, which is the one rubbish one.
It's a type of zeolites.
It's a compound of stuff like aluminium and silicon. There is some other stuff, but I can't bother.
Oxygen with 3-dimensional structure.
Oxygen, and it's basically in a 3-dimensional structure. But basically, as it happens, the molecules there are tiny pores like in between them, and they suck up all the like water. And basically, as the zeolites cool down, it gets bigger. So it's like, you know how an arrow. So it's like a normal arrow. It's a different arrow.
So as soon as water touches like zeolites or any of the zeolites near it, it will suck up the water and the oxygen inside the water, and it will become cool. So then it will end up expanding.
It will expand, and obviously, if you get hit by a big
and
arrow,
obviously it stuns them because like. What the hell would happen to you if you get...
It's coated in liquid nitrogen. That's some of the stuff that cools the zeolites down.
Yeah, although it probably... And obviously, because it's the arrow, the scientists that tested this, it only works when there's like pressure. So the pressure would be the speed at which the arrow is flying. Like through the air.
So like the bigger it gets, the slower it'll go.
Red Pineapple, you have the information on the scientists.
Yes, so the scientists did experiments in... about
that also explains why the further it goes, the more damage.
The atmospheric pressure up to
because it flies longer, meaning it expands more, meaning it will knock you out more when you get hit by it.
Yeah, so the experiments were done by subjecting the material So the more the pressure builds, the heavier and like bigger the arrow will
Well,
get.
that's
But
all the science we need for today.
Yeah, but also the bigger, like the longer that the arrow flies for, the slower that it will become.
Yeah.
And obviously, well, you will probably get slowed by that freaking arrow. It's just
Yeah.
common sense. Like what happens when a massive
It's
freaking
like
arrow
shockwave.
made of some metals and ice hits you.
Texas and other things like that.
Hang on a minute.
So
You just
if
said
you want
it's
to
easy
be
to
Ash,
find.
go to Brazil, Africa, and Texas.
She
Yeah, like,
definitely does not look like. I mean, she would need she would either need a lot less clothing,
Mhm.
a cowboy hat.
Naked Ashy.
It's Ash. There is no debate. It is not Ashy. It's
Whatever, we'll
Ash.
Wait, I'm gonna be Yellow Pineapple. We'll do a separate video of it.
He's that was red pineapple talking. In case you didn't know. I mean, the other one is yellow pineapple. So red pineapple is like the guy that doesn't play League because.
So basically, the cubic zirconium tungstate is found in like hotter countries and like for some reason poorer countries. There used to be like a large wealth of it in Britain and America and all that, but apparently it was all mined out or something.
Well, that's kind of ironic since it expands as it cools down, and it's only in the hot countries.
Ah, yeah.
Well, okay. Well, that's basically enough science for today. So, yes,
Okay.
that's all.
So that's Ashy explained.
Ash.
Yep.
Ash.
I'm telling you now, it's Ash.
That's Ash explained.
Thank you. All right, that's all. Goodbye.
Goodbye, pineapple
Goodbye.
fans.